Stuart, it's another day.
It is, absolutely. Yesterday was rough but fun.
Well, I've just seen some pictures, and the only during this week you were talking about rebuilding suspension. The pictures I've seen was of a jump. Never, ever complain about rebuilding suspension because it's not the car's fault. It may have something to do with the veracity with which its driver attacks the bumps.
I can't complain, but the rebuild worked. We didn't break it, so it worked. We did it and it was good fun.
And you got to the end.
And we got to the end, yeah.
Awesome.
Through a few stages, but got to the end.
So you were like a limp biscuit.
A bit like a limp biscuit, but yeah. Quick bush fix and got it going again, and that's what it's about.
Awesome. So the car's ready, the machine is ready for a day.
Absolutely. We changed the part that broke yesterday. We changed it quickly this morning. Victoria, we're ready to go.
Well, good luck, have fun, keep the entertainment going up.
Thanks, bud. Pleasure. And thank you.
King of the Crazy Club. Gerald, we've heard so much about this car, your new four-wheel drive with turbochargers and things and all the rest of it. I was beginning to think it was somewhat of a myth, but it's real.
It is a lot of work. Without these three guys standing here, nothing would have been possible. We put late hours into the car, getting it finished, rebuilding it basically completely. Yesterday we were on the dyno, so it's nerve-wracking getting everything on time just finished. But we're here, we're going to test it and see how it does.
One of the lovely things that I love about motorsport are the smells of motorsport. This is proper fresh paint I'm smelling. It's about 2 days old.
Yeah, Thursday morning we got it out and quickly assembled it. And so yeah, no, it's fresh paint, fresh everything.
What's it like to drive?
I did 800 meters in it yesterday on gravel. Nice, I suppose.
So your plan for today is give it everything and see what happens, or suck it slowly and see how the layers develop?
No, the first two stages we'll have to take but cautiously, just to get the feeling of the car. I don't know where the braking markers are in the car, how it's going to handle, where's the power, and it's a new learning curve. So
First two stages are basically a shakedown session.
That's a shakedown session. And after that, if I'm getting comfortable, then we'll push up the boost a little bit and see what happens.
I love drivers when they push up the boost. You can never have too many horsepowers, can you?
No, just too much wheel spin. But the horsepower can increase.
Awesome. Well, good luck with your new baby. Love to see it at the end with a good result for you.
Yes, we hope so. Hope everything's going to last and we're here to test and just have fun.
And welcome to the top class, the big time. This is where the boys with the large things hang around.
Yeah, we hope so.
Gerald? You're quite fussy, Benjamin, in terms of the angle of standing to the sun. Is there a little bit of fair skin going on there?
Yeah, I just don't want to keep squinting while I'm trying to do an interview with you.
But this is just a minor chat. You've extended your lead in the NRC2 championship. Winning is a wonderful feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it was good. Yesterday was a very clean run for us. We did the first couple stages, and unfortunately we saw that a couple of guys had fallen out. So we decided to then drive at about 80%, keep it very, very clean, keep it on the road, not take any risks at all. And yeah, we had a DNF in the previous round, which hurts us quite a lot. So, the goal is obviously to finish and then obviously finish well.
Strange tug of war that goes on in a racing driver's head, where ultimately you want to go flat out all the time. But crash and burn is not always the way to do it. It's that fine, just before you crash, you save it.
Yeah, I think, it's a very fine line. You can be on the line 99% of the time. That 1% you decide to step over is a moment that can catch you. So, you often leave yourself with a lot of regret when you do not finish. So, you just have to make sure you're on the right side of the line the whole time.
Car all good, ready for today? The reliability is coming on with it?
Yeah, we obviously did a lot of testing, figured out what broke last time out. So, we've amended those, and those are now working absolutely perfectly. So, The stages yesterday were a bit sandy, a little bit rough on the drive shafts, as some of the guys found out yesterday. So today's a little bit quicker, a little bit more flowy, so it shouldn't be as bad. But yeah, very happy with the reliability of the car and looking forward to it.
Was it material changes or some machining changes, design changes that you made to the piece of metal that goes into the gearbox?
No, it definitely wasn't a material change. It was just a little bit of a design element that we found out that could have been improved a little bit. And again, it was very minor little thing that it was done, and it's made a massive difference to it.
Is this where we go back to our materials and stress analysis handbooks, books that used to be, and look at the radius and the little fillets? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, well, we obviously not going to tell exactly what we changed, but yeah, it was a very minor tweak that was done, and it was giving us a lot of problems for a long time. So that little minor tweak finally came to surface and was now corrected.
But all the minor tweaks that you make, add them all up, and you've got tweaklets make a tweak. And
yeah, no, we've tweaked it quite a lot, and you know, we now have a substantial piece of metal in the thing. So yeah, we're obviously very happy with how it's performing, and we know the car is really strong. So as long as we don't create a driver error, then we know the car will make it to the end.
if I was a driver and I made an error, I'd blame it on the car anyway, because drivers are perfect. But I jest, Benjamin, you're always up to the plate when the you have some brain fade, and you always man up, which is a good thing.
Cheers, thanks, Colin.
Have a great rally. Give it maximum attack. Take the kitchen sink and throw it at it.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do today. Cheers. Thanks, Colin.
Morning, George. How are you?
Hello, Colin. Well, and you?
Absolutely fantastic. Shield Carg doing well?
Yeah, all good. We had a issue yesterday with the fuel tank. Burns a hole in because apparently I was.
Can I tell you my version and you tell me whether the secrets are out? Turbocharged car, which you used to driving a Screamer, but there's things in life that change. So we've moved to a Screamer, from a Screamer to a Burbler.
Yeah.
So it's got turbochargers in it, and in order to make the round thing spin, they make anti-lag.
Yeah.
Now, would you agree with the statement that he spends too much time off the throttle and the anti-lag burnt a hole in the exhaust which screwed up the fuel tank? Is that about sum it up?
Yeah, that's about it. And Trevor's having a little giggle there in the van. But yeah, I did. 800 degrees on the exhaust, so
That's hot. Eh?
that's very hot. Even Robbie got hot inside.
Okay, so the lesson from that, what are you going to change from yesterday to today?
So Robbie knows that as well, so he's going to just hit me if I do it again. So keep it flat and use the left foot brake to slow down if I need to, or settle it.
So then, Trevor's when in doubt, flat out. So then, when you use the left foot brake, at first service, you're going to come in and say, the brakes are feeling a little bit spongy.
Yeah, I don't use it too often. That's the whole. That's what I need to get right. But there's
It's
lot
a
of
fine
other-
balance between using something just enough and using it a little bit too much.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
I know you will. George, thank you very much for chatting to us. Have a stunning race and be fast, be safe. And remember the anti-lag.
We'll check the fuel tank every service, just in case.
A Ford is always an emotive machine. Rulof, there's many emotions that you've got this morning. Amongst them is a touch of frustration. Are the carburetors not carbureting?
No, it doesn't seem to be. Yesterday it was running perfectly, and this morning it just doesn't want to start.
So it's sucking and squeezing, but not banging.
Exactly. We don't know really what's going on.
And the quick start, has it helped?
No, not yet.
Put more.
Yeah.
Good luck. We look forward to seeing the car on the stages.
Me too. Thanks very much.
Johan, Karu, it's another day. It's lekker om rally hier in Bronkies.
Yeah, for sure. We are excited. The stages are much better, smoother today than yesterday. We're quite excited, and she's doing a good job. I think much to the dismay of Elzaan, but she's doing a very good job, yeah.
Karu, is it lekker om langs hom te sit?
Yes, we gelled very quickly, very early on. It's very nice.
And you've got an unfair advantage. You know, Glen Hall always used to choose co-drivers, navigators, based on their size. You've chosen well.
No, for sure. I told her because we saw the weights of the cars, and we're 300 kilos more than the JJ.
Got to be very, very careful. Alzana's watching, eh?
No, but I said she must shake off 300 k's from Tuesday, but she didn't manage to do it. But yeah, I choose them thin and small.
Oh, that was close. I nearly went somewhere I shouldn't have gone. The stages for today. No, it's all good.
100%. I think we should do very well. Yes.
Podium today.
I don't know. We've got a little issue. The gear selector is too.
Why did I not pick up that there's a gear issue?
No, it's too sensitive. So when you get a bumpy section, it cuts the fuel, and that's what happened yesterday. So we'll have to nurse it because we can't fix it here. But
can't you talk to the computer and tell it a little bit less sensitive?
I can't do that. I can't do that.
It's always good to have sensitive bits and pieces, but they've got to behave and do what they do. Johan, Karu, enjoy, have fun, keep smiling. That's what rallying's about.
Thank you.
For sure. Thanks, Colin.
Really cool bling camera cover you got there.
In case it gets lost in the dust, I'll definitely find it.
We don't want to do that with the camera. Rallying. You had an incredibly tough beginning to the year, character building. But it's slowly but surely the car's behaving itself and you becoming one with the car again.
Yeah, definitely hasn't been easy, sort of thrown into the deep end quickly, but we're finding our feet quickly. I think we've had 3 podiums in the last 4 events, so 3 on the trot's not bad. We can't complain. We're getting close to the top guys. I think a bit sooner than we thought and they thought, which is what we love. Another thing for us, every event it's an event, but development as well. New ideas and things we're trying. Every event, if we get all of the development out the way, I don't see us having any issues going forward and next year. So just need to keep it clean, bring it home. Let's push us. We were close to a third yesterday, but let's see if we can bring back a double podium with Jono. Hopefully the car stays running today and we can have the both of us fighting out there.
Now, today is the final round of the GTC Championship, and there's a massive fight, Toyota Gazoo against Chemical Logistics, Robbie Walk leading the championship at the moment. Does some of your thoughts go back to the great times that you had in GDC?
Yeah, no, for sure, especially Swartkorps is basically Toyota's home race. It's been an interesting season to watch. I've been to a few events when we're not rallying. It's been a tight season. It's always nice to have a tight season where it's coming down to the last event for basically top 3 positions in the championship, which is lovely. So we're rooting for them out there and they're rooting for us out here. After yesterday and people falling off here and rallying is an interesting thing, but you just got to make it to the finish. So we're just trying to collect as much as we can in the hopes for a third in the championship in our first year, which is also not a bad thing. So
at the beginning of the year, if somebody said, oh, I'll give you third in the championship, you would have taken it like that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I would have thought they're dreaming. Our results we've had, it's just been phenomenal for me in our first time out. So just trying to collect as much mileage and points as we go, and let's see how we end up in Dahlstrom. I think we're in for the shot. We're pushing. I've been pushing since the beginning of the year, so we've got this far. But we're learning every day, but I'm learning quick, which is what I'm happy about.
It's lovely to see and see the growth, the path that you're on. Mandla, thanks for chatting to us. Good luck. Have fun. We'll see you at the end.
Cool. Thank you.